All right, welcome to the Corner Office Podcast. We are here today at Cave Recording Studios with LJ and Tekika. Welcome. Actually, no, sorry. Thank you for having me. I'm in your spot.
No, you thank you for having us, man.
Yeah.
For real.
I actually, you guys reached out to me after seeing, I guess, the Irish podcast.
Yes,
so,
sir.
so I mean, I'm happy to be here. Like, just to say, this spot so far, from what I've seen, looks amazing. You guys got all the dopest equipment here.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I want to start off by saying like the whole Ottawa Faces Mag Awards. What's the deal with that? Because you guys got nominated for a couple things, right? You want to tell me about that?
Yeah. We got nominated for the best studio. We got nominated for two of us got nominated for engineers. One of our colleagues got nominated for best director.
That's you. You
for-
got nominated.
He
right?
got engineer, yeah. He got
Okay.
engineer, yeah.
Okay, and then the studio itself.
Studio itself, yeah.
All right.
Which we've won in the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How long you guys been in business?
So this official location we've been open since April, but we've been in business since 2010.
Oh, okay. In other spots.
Yeah, in other spots, exactly.
How was what's the motivation to starting Cave?
Well, I was always into music. Like it all started I can go way back. I can go all the way back to being like raised by my parents and stuff. They're in a very musical family and stuff. They put me in piano, and even further back, like I remember playing with my dad's EQ in his Ford Taurus. You remember when cars had the EQ in them?
Yeah.
Had like a 4-band EQ.
Okay.
I'd be playing with that. He'd be like, nah, like boost the highs all the way. And I'd be like, it don't sound good. So I knew even back then that I was like pretty advanced, like with sound. I just had an intuitive, like knowing like how sound is supposed to be. And that progressed all the way through the years, through middle school, we moved to Africa for a couple years
Where?
in West Africa, Senegal.
Okay.
My dad works for Global Affairs.
Okay.
So we were posted there diplomatically. And I was doing music over there as well, doing engineering, recording artists, started doing some bigger gigs. And then we moved to Moscow for a couple years as well. And I was still doing music over there as well.
You've been around the world.
Technically, yeah. Been around the world,
Wow.
yeah. And then we moved back about 2010 and started this recording studio out of my parents' house, built a booth, built a little control room. It was pretty makeshift, but we made it happen. And then we started getting some bigger clientele. We got some like B rappers, like some pretty famous, but like they're not huge. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about? And then that basically jumped us off. We started growing exponentially. Moved to our own house in a residential location because it was easier like working out of a house because like all the rules and stuff like that I was mentioning beforehand
Yeah.
regarding zoning and whatnot. Kept saving up and then we built the spot.
Okay. Okay. What about you, man? How'd you get started in this?
Well, I got started just back at home. I opened up my MacBook and I saw GarageBand, so I just started playing around with it, making beats, and then from there, kind of escalated. I started recording people at my house, and I went into college in music industry arts, and from there, I got referenced to LJ from one of my professors.
Okay.
Yeah, he's alumni with me. We all graduated from that program actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so about a year and a half ago, that's when I linked up with LJ. So I wasn't a part of the starting process, but I've been here since this place been open.
All right.
So
So how does like the business work? Like you own the spot, but like the engineers, are they like independent contractors kind of?
For now, yeah, but
For now.
we're gonna be employing them. We're gonna be we're gonna
Okay.
get them fully employed, get them covered.
So like part of like you coming here is like you bring your own clientele as well.
No, we supply the clientele.
Oh, okay.
So we have our own Cave certified engineers, which
Oh,
is
okay.
which is Tekika, Joe, Dre, Noah, Sarju, and these guys are all like Cave certified engineers. So meaning that we put our stamp of approval on their sound and stuff.
Okay.
Meaning that let's say you wanted to work with the Cave, you had options. You could bring your own producer engineer,
Okay.
and you could do your thing with that, or you could work with one of our certified engineers and get a guaranteed quality standard. Whereas other studios, the quality will vary between engineer. With us, we make sure that it's all like super professional.
Oh, okay. No, but are you bringing your own like clients in to record here, or do they like it all comes through you and then you like distribute them to whichever engineer kind of thing like that?
Yeah, we've been in business for so long. Like, we grew off of word of mouth. We have over 1,000 clients, and we send them to
Okay.
them. We have them do our
Okay.
clients.
Gotcha.
If-
And then you build your relationship through that, and then it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So what is your like main focus in terms of clientele right now, and like, yeah, what kind of services you offer?
Well, in terms of clientele, for me, it's just good music. Honestly,
Okay. So it doesn't
anyone
matter
who's
the
serious,
genre.
doesn't matter. I'll work with anything. As long as they're taking it seriously, they come in and they're ready to work
Okay.
and put in that energy. That's all I'm looking for. Any genre I'll work with. Like I've done pop, I've done R&B, rap, um, you know, electronic music.
Okay. No country or
Yeah, we
A
know
little
some
bit.
a little
country.
bit.
Yeah.
I actually I like all genres of music. I can respect any type of genre. I'm sure you guys too, right?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. I feel like that's part of being an engineer is being able
Yeah.
to appreciate other
Yeah.
sounds and how it's supposed to be mixed, how it's supposed to sound, and how it's supposed to be recorded.
Yeah.
I find a deep appreciation out of that. Like even country music, like how drums are recorded or how the
Mhm.
vocals mixed
Mhm.
or how the guitar is mixed or how loud the kick is, how punchy it is, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how like just like rap R&B, like the beats have changed so much over the years. Like can you describe that? Because I just know that it changed. I don't actually know what changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Well,
find like it was like a lot more synthy back then. I don't know. Like
yeah, I mean, people just have a lot more access to like these DAWs, so like FL Studio and stuff like that, for example, and like everyone's just putting their own touch to things and finding what works and what doesn't work, and just throughout the time, they just come up with new sounds throughout, just
yeah.
getting better every day, taking stuff from other genres, trying to incorporate it, like the like Jersey Club, for example.
Okay.
You got a little bit of the drill pattern in that, and then you got some dance pattern too. So
Yeah.
you know, I think everyone's just putting their own touch to it, and that's just gonna evolve music
Yeah.
for the rest of the time.
I think it comes down to access for sure. Because back then they were using like $4,000 synthesizers, whereas now you can get all those sounds inside of one plugin that's probably $20. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
and everybody was making beats. Like Timbaland was making beats out of these like super elaborate workstations, because you can't even call them keyboards no more. They're workstations. They have sequencers, recorders. You can record sound into them, and they were like multiple $1,000s. Now you can make a beat off of your friggin' iPhone nowadays.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's
And
what it
people
comes
do
down
that too, right?
to. Exactly. So the sound of music, it definitely was more analog back then.
Okay.
And because that's all they had, right? That's all they could do. So now it's all digital, and the sounds are all inside the computer. So I think
Yeah.
that's what really changed. It's like really the texture of them and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like, how does the process work? Let's say I was like an artist, and that's my first time here. I book a session. Like, run me through like what happens. Like I come in here. I guess what like they have a song in mind that they want to record.
Yeah.
Like
So
most of the time.
yeah, they'll come most of the time. We'll say like the general client, the demographic that we work with, they'll come through with a production that they already have.
They have like a
written
demo
a
of it.
song too. Yeah,
Like
they might have a demo, they might not, but they'll have it written on their phone or on a piece of paper, something like that. They'll bring their production to us, which is either a beat that they produced or they purchased off of YouTube or they stole off of
Okay.
YouTube or SoundCloud, something like that. And yeah, we'll just set up the mic, put the baffles around them, put them to record, and then we'll mix it.
But you cut it, right? Because the beats don't have like let's say like a chorus or anything like that. But like you guys like edit the beat, I guess.
Most of the time, the beats are already sequenced.
They're already sequenced.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
already
okay.
sequenced, and people will just record to them.
Okay, so you don't often like create the beat to match the lyrics.
We don't have to. We'll charge more for stuff like that. So most people will just come through with pre-recorded beats, pre-made beats, because like you could buy beats off of like YouTube producers for like $20. Whereas
Oh.
with us, you're gonna spend a few hours with us. We're gonna make you a beautiful beat, but like
It just costs.
it's gonna
more,
cost way more.
especially
Yeah.
for like a up and coming artist.
Exactly.
Or somebody with, just starting out. Yeah,
100%.
that makes sense. Okay, so like you do everything. You record, mix, master.
Produce. We have meetings. We have meetings with consult for marketing, consult for music videos. We send them to videographers that we work with closely. We co-direct. We'll do it all.
Oh, wow.
Everything music related, we do it.
Tell me about like your musical journey and like Because I saw on your IG, man, there's a lot of streams.
Yeah.
What's up with that, man? Like, how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, 31 now. So I
I'm
have
31 too.
Yeah, I got a lot of years behind my back. So probably just started releasing music in the past few years, and yeah, it's just picked up a lot for sure. Definitely picked up a lot. Yeah, I got hundreds of records in my Google Drive just waiting to get
Just
dropped. So
really?
it's just a matter of when we're gonna be hot. Then
Are
I'll
you
just
still constantly writing?
always, yeah. I mean, I freestyle everything nowadays.
No way.
Everything, yeah.
No ghostwriter.
No.
Okay, wow, that's kind of lit.
It's not like a pride thing. It's just like if someone in my team throws me a bar, I'll use it.
Okay.
It's not like a pride thing,
Okay.
But
you'll just like you'll have the beat and you'll just like go at it.
yeah, I'll just be like, play it. Let me hear it back. Play it. Okay, I got the next one. All right, play it back. I got the next one. We build tracks like that.
Oh wow. I honestly I've never recorded like I used to be in a band, but like it was like very very like low grade, right?
Yeah,
But I don't think I could freestyle, man. Like I think it takes a certain gift.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I don't want to know what to say. Like what do you even do? Like you think of a topic, or
you
just
hear the beat, and then yeah, it's like what it makes you feel like. You know what I mean? Like you channel life. You channel like
Yeah.
what you got going on in your life, or what this reminds you of, what moment in your life that reminds you of, and you write a story to it, or like sometimes it's a certain beat, you just write a whole story to it.
really?
You just cook up a story that just like it just makes sense to the beat.
Yeah.
And I think the numbers prove it for sure. Like I definitely got a couple records that are at 1 million now.
Yeah, I've
thankfully.
seen that. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just about serving. Like when I write music, I serve the beat. That's pretty much how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like whatever the instrumental is trying to tell me, or like let's say I cooked the instrumental myself, or we did. It's kind of like whatever that's telling me. It's kind of like I just let it write itself.
Yeah. So Tekika, what like you've been in the game for like almost 2 years now, right?
With the cave.
With a cave too. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
so
bad.
It's all good, bro. But yeah, I've been doing it for about 8 years now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like you work with some like pretty cool local artists, or what?
Definitely.
Like
One honorable
name drop
one.
a couple.
One is Dwava. He's someone
Okay.
I owe a lot to, honestly, because early on in my career, when I first started with the cave, he took me in right away, already being where he was at in his career, and really helped me understand pop music and R&B.
He's pop. I checked him out too because I
Yeah.
saw on YV.
Yeah, he's one of the artists on our label and our roster.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so he kind of just showed me the ropes with those genres and really helped me understand certain things about beat making with R&B and how to create the melodies for it and the chord progressions. Really helped me understand that, and yeah, I owe a lot to him. I'm very grateful for him.
So he comes in here.
Yeah, he comes here.
No.
Yeah, we
he comes
record him in here.
He records at home. He'll record here. He's just like us. He records anywhere.
Okay.
But we record here just because it sounds great.
Yeah.
Like there is a difference, but doing
There
this and
is,
then, like,
yeah.
trying
But
to do it at
sometimes
home.
you're at home. He's socks off.
Okay.
Might want to just get it popping over there.
So artists actually do that, right? They record everywhere, like
Yeah.
even the major ones.
For sure, yeah.
all
In
place.
hotel room. Actually, funny story. No, they record everywhere. I recorded in like dens, sheds. I recorded.
Shed.
Yeah, I recorded in washrooms, hotel rooms,
Really?
cars, planes.
So you just bring all your gear there.
airports. Yeah, it depends on like the size of the gear, like the setup you could bring. But we have really minimal setups too.
Okay.
Like there's even mics that are like USB microphones, like the Blue Yeti, for example. You could just plug that to a computer.
That actually sounds good though.
The Blue Yeti doesn't, but there
like,
are other
some
mics that do.
ones-
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could force the Blue Yeti.
you could force the Blue Yeti. Like
Depends who it
Dwava
is.
will probably hit me up arguing with me. Like the Blue
He
Yeti
can make
does
that
sound okay.
good?
It sounded decent.
Okay.
It sounded decent
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, I guess like it's not all about all the gear.
No,
right?
it's-
You can make good music without.
Right, you
$1
could shoot a
million
good
of
movie
gear.
with a shitty camera if you wanted to.
That's true.
you know?
That's true. I guess there's YouTubers that shoot on iPhones.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all about the performance.
Yeah.
It's all about it.
So what's the number one thing like you vibe with when like an artist comes in? Like what makes you want to keep working with them?
Just the good energy.
Okay.
Like, not coming in with an ego.
Oh, some people
Yeah.
do that.
Of course, sure.
Yeah,
Come
we'll
on,
talk
man.
about
This is
that
the
when
music
we get
industry,
there.
man. Of course, it's just like the movie industry.
But you're like helping them. Like, what's the ego? Like, they giving you attitude? Like,
You know, like a lot of people don't like to be told they're necessarily wrong.
oh,
So
it's a
or
power.
They don't like
thing.
constructive criticism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, or if they mess up, like let's say someone comes in and they mess up a note and you tell them like, listen, it's not the right note. You know, they'll be quick
Sometimes
to
it-
start blaming like, oh no, it's
Oh,
other
okay.
things, it's the mic, it's
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
as an engineer, like if they say that to you, like constructive criticism, you guys handle that well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
course,
Like
It's
yeah.
part of the game. I
yeah,
guess.
That's part of
we
our job.
assess
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If anything goes wrong, like we assess it. We
Yeah,
go through it.
we're very versatile. We're very adaptable.
Yeah.
Like we'll come in, like if it's a brand new client, I'll probably come in trying to give you constructive criticism. If I see that you're not responding to it well, I'm gonna switch mode really quickly, and I'll just be like the guy that presses the buttons. If that's what you want,
Okay.
if that's what you're paying for, you know.
So like you would take me on if I wanted to like
Yeah, for
just
sure,
like record a couple like songs.
for sure. And like we've
It
worked
could
with
be chill.
of course we've recorded major label artists like Ashanti. We just did a record
Yeah,
for
what?
Ashanti and Diddy. They just dropped it. It's called "Gotta Move On" Queen's remix.
I saw that.
Yeah, and
Tell me the whole backstory of that. How do you get in touch with Ashanti? Was she always on time? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Did you get it?
That's a good
She was
one.
never on
That's a good one.
she was never on time.
Oh, that was good.
Always on time. How'd it happen? So she came down to Ottawa to shoot a movie called A New Divas Christmas Carol, which is on Paramount and VH1. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Paramount and VH1 right now. It was a Christmas movie, and she came to Ottawa to shoot it. The whole production team was out here in Ottawa. She needed to record music for her soundtrack, the original soundtrack.
Like just right on the spot. Like this was not planned.
No, she needed to like book studio time and get it popping. So like she just touched down, reached out to Raven. Raven reached Shannon, the owner. She reached out to me because I'm well known in the city for doing all sorts of vocals, including R&B and stuff. And yeah, I just came in and did my thing. We recorded some of the songs for the OST, and then
Wow.
she was vibing. She liked the way that it sounded, so she showed us the "Gotta Move On" track. And I thought that was it. I thought she was just like leaking it to us to listen to it. But then she needed to re-record some parts because Diddy's very, very particular about the way that he does his songs. So he might want you to re-record 1 bar, 2 bars. He wanted her to re-record like entire sections of the song. So we recorded a bunch in the studio at Raven. And funny story, like she wanted a C800 microphone, Sony C800. It's like a $15,000 mic. And for some reason, there aren't any in Ottawa that we could have gotten access to. Or she wanted an Elam 251 Telefunken. That's a $50,000 mic because it's so rare. It's so rare.
Jeez.
And
Nice one though.
and we couldn't find it. So the production team, the producer that we were working with, Hayden, he sourced it from a studio in Toronto, Subterranean Sound. The guy brought it down, drove it down to Ottawa, and let us use it. so
Wow.
Ashanti could use it. And then we did all that, and then she still had to redo some lines. So she had me come out to her trailer out on set, which was in Canada at the time.
Okay.
And yeah, we were in her trailer. I had to record some more bars.
Wow. So you're like connected with her now.
We're cool.
That's actually so dope. Did you meet her too?
No,
You didn't. Oh, okay.
No, but Noah did.
Yeah.
One of my
Okay.
interns. Yeah.
Oh wow. So like, is that a little like? Is that like the biggest artist you work with?
I'd say it's up
Yeah,
there.
it's up
It's
there.
up
yeah,
there,
yeah, I'd
like,
say it's up there.
She's a legend.
Because
man.
we work with major label artists, but I'd say she's legendary.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, how does the major label artist stuff work? Like they reach out to you. They like the artist is in town. Same thing like that or what?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. Could be the artist, could be the manager, could be the A&R.
Okay.
You know, so they reach out to us and we just arrange it however they need it done. Sometimes
Oh.
it's just mixing, sometimes it's just recording, sometimes it's everything.
Okay. So did you talk to Diddy too?
Talk to him through FaceTime, yeah, through Ashanti's phone.
Oh, that's so dope, man. Did she roll with like a squad or what? Like,
She came with her bodyguard / manager, her mom, who's also her manager, and herself. That's it.
That's
Small
wicked.
small team, yeah.
That's wicked. Wow, I would have been like starstruck, man. But you've been in the industry, like you guys work with artists, so like
There's no
me,
point
it's
being
like-
starstruck, right?
No,
you just got to be focused
you know-
and do your
you-
thing, yeah.
yeah, I guess you got to be confident in what you do. And
Exactly,
then, yeah. I Boozy Badass too.
Boozy Badass, yeah, exactly. He's huge too. He's a legend
He's up
too.
there too.
I would say so, yeah.
And you work with him.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that about?
So that basically an A&R reaches out to us and we take care of it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that was recently or what?
Yeah, it's like his Goat Talk Volume 2, Goat Talk Volume 3. So like his last two projects, we contributed to them. We mixed some records. He recorded them out in LA and sent them out to us.
Oh wow, wow. And then in terms of your label, you said Duava,
Yeah, Dwava's one of them.
and who else you got on here?
There's Duava, there's myself, and there's Sar Julius, and then that's the artists, like the rappers, like singers, rappers for now, the vocalists, and then we have several producers, Tekika included, and several engineers, and the Cave Studio falls under the umbrella of the label.
Okay, so labels at the top,
Yes,
and then Cave is underneath, and then like, is there any other affiliations?
not yet.
Not yet.
We're starting we're starting a few things, but
Yeah.
like they're not fully formulated yet.
Okay, wow, that's super interesting. Like I don't know nothing about the music industry, so yeah, let's learn. So when you get that new artist in, and they like they finish track, is it like, is there like all this back and forth, like let's say they want changes, like they're doing this remotely, or is like it could just, they have to come back to the studio?
They could do it remotely.
Okay.
Yeah, they could do it remotely, or they might have to come back. Depends. Or they'll FaceTime you, or we have solutions where we can stream the audio live to them
Okay.
from the computer, and they can hear it on whatever studio they're at,
Yeah.
full quality and stuff like that. So
Oh really?
yeah, so we got different options.
Okay. So the room that we're in now, like what is this? It's dope, by the way, but I have no idea
Yeah.
what's happening.
So we call this the live room. So technically, what it is a really big vocal booth, which we're planning to start recording bands in here soon.
Okay.
So
Like a drum kit, like a legit
Exactly.
drum
yeah,
kit.
exactly. So we put our artists in here with a mic, and we record them from this other room here, which is called the control room.
Okay.
So yeah, this is
This
basically
is the
that.
big vocal. I guess they can play the piano.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
big booth.
Guitar.
So it's a big isolation room. You could fit a whole 4-piece band if you wanted to.
Okay.
But we also have the rest of the facilities, like the amp room, which would also double up as a vocal booth if we wanted to. We have a second control room which we can record out of, and as I showed you earlier, we got the washroom in the lobby, so we could pretty much like take advantage of every single square foot of this space.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're like taking a dump, you're inspired. You just drop a couple bars there.
We'll drop
Definitely.
multiple different kinds of bars.
No, I guess it's because echoey. That's what he's saying. I'm not fucking with you.
No, like for us, like the way I always saw it is because of washroom, like the Beatles, they used to do it back in the day when they
Yeah,
were
okay.
recording at Abbey Road. They had like reverb chambers because they were like the first guys to really come up with reverbs and stuff like that. And they would put like a mic in one corner of the room. They'd have speakers on the other side, and they'd blast like your snare drum. They would send it through that speaker, and they would record the mic picking up the reverb of the washroom and then mix it into the song and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with the washroom, which is why. But I mean, hey, if you want to drop a deuce and record, you could totally do it. You could totally do it. Like let's say like, you know what I mean, you're lactose intolerant, but you ate a cheesecake, but you still gotta meet your deadline. We can make it happen.
What artists like would you want to work with in the future? Maybe not in the bathroom, but like in this spot right here. Like, do you guys have some that in mind that you'd really want to go after?
I mean, shit, that's a tough one,
That's
but
tough, yeah.
I mean, we're always looking for the next guy. Always
Mhm.
looking for that next talent. I think in terms of working with people, personally, I'll work with anyone. Like I said,
Okay.
as long as they come in with good intention. Yeah.
Probably like
Okay.
a weekend or belly, that'd be cool.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause, like, we're
Belly
pretty-
Ottawa native.
Exactly, because we're pretty like close to
You're well
like
known.
Belly's family and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it'd be cool to have Belly come through. It'd be really
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Okay. One day, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever he touches down to Ottawa, and if he wants to record, we're definitely here for him. And like we have the mutual connections, so it should happen.
Okay, nice. So, who's popping off in Ottawa? Like, what's the scene like, and in terms of like the rap game, I guess.
There's a lot of artists popping.
Yeah, like I would say LJ is one of them.
Yeah.
He's going off.
Oh yeah. That I knew.
Yeah, there's lots of them. 2Time, he's going
Okay,
off.
I gotta check some of these out. 2 Term,
Yeah,
Two
2 Time.
Time.
Yeah.
2 Time. Okay.
Yeah, there's like Tiogs. He's a TikTok guy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, like
I heard of
they
him.
they call me Tiago.
Okay.
Then stuff like that. Yeah, so
Is he out in LA now or something like that?
Yeah.
yeah, back and forth. Like he comes to this studio as well.
Okay.
So
You know, Black Irish had that track, the Austin Matthews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's with him.
Austin Matthews. No, that was Suave.
Okay, yeah.
Black
That
Irish
that
and
that
SV.
we talked about that on that podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
that
and
was
that
a
went
big track.
viral.
Yeah, it went
You
viral.
did that here.
Nah, did it at our old spot, Cave
Oh, okay.
2.0.
Wait,
This is Cave 3.0. So
3.0,
yeah, we
okay.
did it back then. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Irish is a frequent, guy here, right?
yeah, he comes here a lot.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I've
okay.
known Irish for a long time.
Okay. So is there anybody else you want to name drop? That's I gotta check these guys out.
I mean, damn, like Dwava. There's
Okay.
Young Cuddy.
There's tons. Ottawa's got gems, eh?
Yeah, these
Oh,
guys
yeah.
don't get hot if we don't name drop them.
Yeah.
Bro.
You gotta
Bro,
keep
there's
thinking.
there's a lot. There's a lot. Like
There's so many artists,
yeah.
dope
bro.
artists, really dope artists. There's a lot of talent in Ottawa.
Like, I know there's a big like Toronto rap scene. There's that sound, but like I guess Ottawa's the second big city, so we got.
Yeah, I mean, there's Maurice Moore. He's out there in LA now. Eli Woods,
Okay.
you know, City Fidelia.
There's a whole bunch.
There are so many artists in Ottawa.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Alanis Morissette's from Ottawa.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah. Tom Green's from Ottawa.
Yes, that I knew. Yeah. There's actually there's a few here. There's a few big artists from Ottawa. Yeah.
Tom Cruise lived in Ottawa.
Oh, really?
He went to Ashbury.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Oh. Oh, well, like, I think it's been like 28 minutes. Like, maybe we could take like a 2-second break.
Yeah.
Reset the cameras and we can talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Cool with that?
sure.
Cool.
All right. So we're back, and yeah. Once again, thank you for having me, guys. It's been a blast so far. So
Most def.
yeah. We were just on the topic of jewelry. So you guys are rocking some ice here. So tell me the inspiration about your pieces.
Well, shit, my piece is literally just my like producer name, Tekika.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Okay, where does that name come from?
Nothing too deep, but when I was younger, I was big into like Japanese culture, like anime and stuff like that. And when I became a producer, I was just diving into like different Japanese words, and Tekika means drip in Japanese. So I just
Oh, actually,
That's dope.
that's actually. What do you mean? That's deep.
That's dope.
it's not that deep. It's not a personal thing. It's more just like
Drip.
yeah, drip. You know.
That's deep.
Come with
That's
the
actually
sauce.
sick. That's sick. So when'd you get that piece?
Might have been about a year ago, around a year and a half ago when I started at the cave.
Okay,
I got this piece.
you invested in
Got
yourself.
A
splurged.
little bit, yeah.
He's like, I'm
I was,
finna
I
be
was,
at the
yeah, I
cave.
was feeling so nice.
Did
Yeah.
you just rock that every session or what?
He used to.
You used
I
to.
He used to.
to.
Yeah.
It's like, just so you
I
don't
told
know my
him
name?
don't do it because like you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, gotta be
Man's
careful.
could be grimy. You never know.
yeah. In case you don't know your name though, like it's right there. So this is
Exactly.
pretty big.
Exactly.
What about you, man?
Man, I got a few pieces. I'd say probably the chain. We could start with that. Just this YV. That's my company's logo. Same as on my hand.
Okay.
YV for young veterans. The name comes from, came a certain point. I think it was like 2012. We was just talking about like how we're so advanced in the game, but we're young because at the time we was much younger. 2012,
Yeah.
and we just felt like
You
we
were
was-
like what, like 21?
I was
Yeah,
born
21.
at-
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I was born in 91. So yeah, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, we just said like we like young veterans, so that it really stuck for us. You know what I mean? So like young veterans is like one of our brands. Like as far as like it's a lifestyle brand for clothing. We all scream out YV. Like we'll be like YV on our songs.
That's like ad lib.
Yeah, that's our ad lib. It's like YV. That's our
Okay.
that's our ad lib. But yeah, so that I got the YV chain, and I put Cave on the
On the clasp.
on the clasp exactly. Iced out Bale. I got a YV ring too.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
really repping it, man.
Of course, yeah. I rep
Oh.
hard. I actually have an Ottawa tattoo on my shoulder.
Okay.
I'm like the only person with the Ottawa logo tattoo.
The actual symbol.
The actual symbol of Ottawa, yeah.
Oh wow. So you were born in Ottawa
I was born in Ottawa, yeah.
and you moved all around and you're
Moved
back
all
here.
around, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Back here.
Man, like jewelry, I love jewelry, man. But like splurging on it, it's like, man,
Yeah,
it hurts.
I know. There's a period in my life that was like my fixation, but not anymore. Nowadays, I barely rock my eyes
Okay.
because I don't want
It's
to
just
walk
there.
into a dollar store like, who am I flexing on? Who am I flexing on in Ottawa? You know
Like
what
when
I'm
you're
saying?
buying a bag of Skittles, you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying. I'm at Walmart picking up some groceries before it hits 11 o'clock. Like I'm not gonna rock a chain. It don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like literally. But if I'm in a situation like this, or I'm doing a music video, or we at the club, You know, like
It's nice. It's
backstage of the
nice.
show. Like it's good for networking. People see
Yeah,
that
you talk about it.
you're not
Yeah.
a bum. You know what I mean? They like you could actually start a conversation just off of that. They might just see you and be like, okay, well, he's not like some square dude.
Yeah.
It's somebody that's in the industry doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I
The
mean?
one thing, like for me, even my industry, like selling houses, like it gives me confidence, right? Like when you have a nice piece of jewelry on,
Right. You
like
got a good watch.
yeah,
It's gonna make you more confident, and people perceive that you're definitely the kind of guy that they want to work with
Yeah.
because you got the date just. The other guys got the Timex.
yeah,
You know, I'm gonna go with the date just guy probably
Yeah.
because it looks like he's more successful. you know?
exactly. It's a whole package, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do you rock all this stuff when you're recording?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
depending on the
sometimes.
client.
No, it just depends. Oh, like when I'm
Depends your
recording
mood.
other people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nah,
that's
like
what I mean.
I barely rock this stuff anymore.
No, you just
I've come to
chilling.
this point where I think it's kind of lame to rock it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just rock it sometimes now.
All right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So you guys got any cool stories of like, I don't know, just being in the business? Like, tell me something.
I mean, yeah. You remember that big storm that happened in the summer where like the power went out for like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so we were running the whole time.
you had a
So
generator.
we had a generator right out this window, and
That's some key, man.
yeah, we were running
Yeah.
the whole studio off one generator. Every 3 hours, we were hopping out there with gas, like, filling
Okay.
the thing up. But nah, it was a good time. It was a good learning experience, you know.
I think it's dope because it's like now years later you can still be like, yeah, remember when that blackout happened? We was still working.
Yeah.
And we even blogged it. I'm proud as hell that happened for sure.
Yeah.
I'm proud because
Yeah.
no other studio could do that.
Yeah.
Not that
it
I
must've
know
took
of,
a
no
lot
other
of juice,
studio.
man.
Took some
Yeah.
juice, yeah, but we kept it minimal. You know.
Okay. Like, yeah, your hydro bills here must be crazy. Just like I know, doesn't this stuff take a lot of juice? Like, all the speakers and stuff like that.
Takes a lot of juice, but I mean, like our neighbors use way more juice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, one guy's a detailing guy, one guy's a tire shop, one guy's paving. They use way more power. So, in comparison, I think we like even the landlord tells me I use like barely anything
Oh,
compared to
really?
them. Yeah,
Really?
but I mean, yeah, we do use a lot of power. Like it does take a lot of power, but
Yeah.
you know, I guess not even close to the other commercial guys. You know,
Yeah. Like so, in this industry, I saw on your website you guys are open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, what's prime time, like recording sessions?
noon to midnight is the prime time.
Noon to midnight. I was gonna think like 2 a.m.
Oh, you mean like for certain guys? Yeah, some certain guys won't come like before midnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll come at midnight or they'll come 2 a.m.
It's like, how's your sleep schedule then?
Oh,
It's messed up, yeah.
Out the window.
There is no sleep
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
We just make it happen, you know. If you get 8 hours, thank God, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, count your blessings, you know.
So like, when are you usually done here? Like, you can count on being done midnight.
It's different every day, but around midnight, yeah. If there's no
Okay.
one booked past like say like 1 a.m., it's safe to say the night's done. But
Yeah, sometimes midnight, sometimes it's like 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yeah, the other day was 7 a.m. They finished 7:30.
So they'll just be like, I'm not done. Like, just keep the session going.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on somebody's budget, right?
Yeah.
If they can afford it, they'll run the clock longer. You know,
Okay.
If they can't,
And how often are they like using your input for their music? Like you said, like some people come in with a beat, and they come in with all the lyrics. Like, do they sometimes ask you like help them write?
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they're like screwing up on a bar or something like that. They'll
Like,
need help.
I need to fix this bar. Okay.
Yeah, I say like with us, they really involve us a lot more than other studios. They really ask us like what we think or what we could do to help them ameliorate the record and stuff. Versus other studios, I don't think they do that as much because
it's
you
more
can't.
of a push play.
Yeah, it's more like
push record,
you're
sorry.
walking in there and you're just telling them what to do because you don't value his input or you know what I mean. I think that I see that happen a lot more, but over here like they trust us so much to the point that you know, they ask us for more services afterwards. They ask us for marketing services, playlisting, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. So like, would you say like every day you're learning new things?
definitely, yeah. Every day is a new experience. Like
Is that like your favorite part of the like working here?
it's one of them.
Like, I know you're big proponent on like artist energy, but like other than that, what would you say?
What would I say? Is my favorite thing about the
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
So yeah, learning new things every day is definitely one of them. But also just the team that I have is an amazing team. Like what LJ put together is phenomenal, and every day I come in here and
It's incredible.
yeah, it's just the love and support we get from each other is
So
insane.
it's like I'm sure there's like some friendly competition.
There is definitely,
For
but
sure.
That's healthy.
yeah, it's definitely really
healthy.
I
healthy.
love that.
I make sure it's healthy, yeah. But I like these guys are cool. I could leave these guys on their own. They'd be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're cool.
yeah.
And I think part of that is like, before we bring someone onto the team, we really like look at them as a character.
Yeah, we vet the living fuck out of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just anybody.
No.
You really got to vibe with them.
It took like, I'd say 5 years to find Joey, So
Really?
definitely. Yeah, like, we can't just trust anybody to run a business like this because there's so many variables. It's such a people like oriented business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very client oriented. And then you finish a session, you reset, and then it's a whole different person, whole different vibe, different fucking colors for the ceiling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Different everything.
For sure. As much as like as technical as the job is and like engineering, I mean it's so much customer service too, right?
Exactly. It's all about customer
You could be
service.
the greatest engineer, but if you suck at customer service, nobody's gonna
if you're not a
say
people
exactly.
person, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
And like, some of our engineers were a lot more shy than they are now. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like
that comes, that comes with the practice.
And I'd be pushing them I'd be like encouraging them all the way. I'd be encouraging to like the limit of what is before forcing people to like, you know what I mean? You really want to be a people person because the more that you are, the more that the artist is gonna trust you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, I think like the hard thing I think in your business would be like there's a lot of competition out there, and you said access to making a beat for $20 or like buying a beat and stuff like that. Like, what do you think like sets Cave apart? Like, that keeps you guys going and like being constantly number one in the city.
It's like the whole experience. Everything from the minute you walk into the studio, you know what I mean? Like there's like an arcade machine with like over 1,000 games on it. You know what I mean? Like we really care about the people. We're playing music in the lobby. When Juice WRLD died, we're playing Juice WRLD all day. You know what I mean? Like when it was Christmas, we're playing Christmas music. We got Christmas treats. We had like friggin' candy canes and like eggnog and shit. Like
when I came here, everyone was super nice. Everyone was like dapping each other up, like introducing themselves.
It's the vibe, Like we're really like because we're all close with each other and we all like really work with each other like very tightly. And we have engineer meetings like every couple weeks just to update each other, make each other better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even in between of those, like we're always sending mixes back and forth. Or whenever any issue occurs, we have a group chat that we like tell each other what's going on so we could address it. We can nip it in the bud right then and there, probably, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Like without having to deal with it afterwards and try to do some recovery, customer relationship stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could just really like fix it right there. You know what I mean? So I think that's what makes us different is that we really care about the clients way more than like,
somebody
and I think that's I don't think that's unfair to say because we really do. Because like, me, myself being an artist, it helps a lot knowing what other artists want,
Mm-hmm.
I've been to other studios. I booked time at other places and I know like where their shortcomings were. You know what I'm saying? Where they fell short. And I feel like for us, I didn't feel like there was a studio. Like I had been to LA, been to Miami, been to Toronto, Atlanta, been in different studios. And I didn't feel like there was a studio like that out here in Ottawa. And I feel like that's what we brought here. We brought that kind of vibe. So like now you can be in LA, you can come to Ottawa, you come out to this studio, and you're not gonna feel like you're in lame ass Ottawa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to break that. That's part of
You're putting it on the map.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it on the map.
Nice. And like you guys have really affordable rates. I looked online. How do you guys do that basically with all the equipment that you guys have and like all the good staff and like
we gotta keep it to a minimum, you know what I mean? There's certain things like, for booking, for example, we handle booking ourselves. We don't have like an assistant. You know what I mean? We're working on online booking, like, different things like that. We keep our bills low. Operational costs we keep low. The upfront cost was insane.
I can imagine.
But, we make do and we're competitive with the other studios in the city. Like Audio Valley, I think we charge about the same rate as them.
Okay.
And they're out in the East. They're well known. They have a super beautiful studio. And we just play with what the market does. Like if we built the studio in Toronto, I'd be charging maybe double.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like it's not all about money.
No,
You're building relationships
it's
long
it's, it's
term.
it's about what keeps us floating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like we run 2 studios at the same time, so
Yeah, this one and that one over there.
yeah. So
Okay.
like we
Yeah.
have 2 sessions concurrent. It definitely helps.
What future plans you guys got for Cave? Do you have anything any big stuff coming up?
Apart from like the renos that we want to do in here,
Oh yeah, talk about that.
we want to upgrade our kitchenette. We want to turn it into like a full, beautiful kitchenette.
Okay.
Like I said, it's all about the vibe, right?
Yeah.
Come out here, you want to do more than just microwave your damn coffee. You want to go ahead and cook something. Maybe you can,
Yeah.
Like we gonna work on that. Maybe there'll be a dishwasher in there, a built-in,
Okay.
like.
Nice.
But
nice.
like apart from all of that, this is not the last iteration of the cave. We're gonna build one more in the
a
future,
4.0,
a 4.0.
but you're gonna keep the 3.0.
Nah, we'll crush
Okay.
it. We'll crush it, and then it'll
An
be
even bigger studio.
we'll build a huge studio, and it'll be like the best studio in like the northern hemisphere.
Really? How much shit do you guys got in here? Like what like roughly? Like how much equipment you guys have in here?
How much like value?
Yeah.
That's tough to say.
Yeah, it's tough to call. Probably like a $250,000.
Wow.
That's lightly too.
Yeah, that's just spitballing.
Wow. And where does that like I know nothing. So like where does most of that come from? Like the big chunk of it. Mics, monitors.
Mics, yeah, monitors, speakers, like even
Wiring.
just the wiring
Mhm.
wiring was mad expensive.
Wiring is damn expensive. I bought 3 XL cables. It cost me like $80.
Yeah, no, like, and we use like the ones that
The
are
high
like,
end.
we use the ones that are like $60 each, or like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
even the mic stands like hundreds of dollars, friggin' everything, man. Everything costs money. Even the walls, like the fiberglass 5/8 inch walls with the spacing in between and the insulation, Roxol in between, and
It's pretty soundproof in here, right?
yeah, it's very
Like
soundproof.
you can't hear nothing outside.
No, not outside. No.
No. Even if you're like blasting this.
Yeah, here, if you're blasting it, like the guy is going deaf in that room, you could probably hear it in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you could hear it in here.
Okay, no, but outside.
Outside, no.
No,
You can't hear
okay.
shit. No, we leave our windows open.
I was gonna say you probably entertain the shit out of your neighbors with your music.
Yo, they're really boring, man. I'm not gonna lie. They be boring as hell. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like we be trying to turn up. You know what I mean? Like we was doing barbecue in the summer. We were doing like hella barbecues and stuff. We were doing like hella like cave events.
Oh, so you do
stuff.
like community stuff too.
Hell yeah. We be doing all of that.
Give back.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
the
for
biggest
sure.
thing.
I want to
man.
put up I want to put a damn basketball net out here.
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
Get it popping.
You're a basketball player?
I used to be. I was in varsity.
Oh, okay, like that. What about you?
I don't play basketball. I was more into hockey.
You're a hockey guy?
Yeah.
Austin Matthews, or can you
Uh,
dangle?
I can dangle, man. I was playing in the juniors for a little bit for Clarence Beavers.
Yeah, that was on his resume.
I don't know what that is. I'm not a hockey
So,
guy.
so
You said it like I knew exactly what you were gonna talk
so,
about.
I mean, so there's the NHL, right?
Okay.
There's the OHL,
Okay.
and there's the juniors.
Oh,
So yeah, I was
you're that guy.
not that guy, but I was a part of it.
You're
know?
part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of those guys.
Okay. I'm a big golf. I don't know if you guys play golf, but
Yeah, I love golf.
you do.
Yeah.
Let's sit around someday. You play golf?
Shit, I've been to like
Driving range?
You know, driving range,
Mini putt.
mini putt legend for sure.
Okay.
I done hit some hole in ones. But I'm down. I'm
You
down to go.
You
Yeah, I'm
down
down.
to do some golf?
Yeah, for sure. I always wanted to be in them carts going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fun.
Let's shoot like a music video in a cart, like Method Man, Red Man, or something.
Yeah. You know, I what I always wanted to do was hear myself on auto tune.
Yeah, we
Like,
can do that.
Yeah, we'll do
You
that
can
today.
do that.
We'll set that up for you
Yeah, we
today.
can do that today.
Yeah.
I got some more whiskey, so we can do that. I think like I guess wrapping up, like let's cook up a beat. I want to see like how this works, and maybe we could like toss it into the video or something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
And we get some B-roll. Jordan, shout out to you. And yeah, let's do that. I want to hear myself. I really do want to hear myself because I don't have any bars, but I'll just say a couple things.
Just hit those
For
notes.
sure.
Yeah.
In the notes, all right.
For sure.
But one last thing though, I heard his story. You got any cool stories, man? Besides all the Ashanti stuff, but
Yeah,
just tell me something, man.
we had some clients. Got a whole record going on You know, it was already like almost done, but it was just missing a little something, something. So we like hired this dude from like Madagascar to record, but he didn't have like the whole setup. He just had like mics and interfaces. So
But
like,
why did you hire him?
he's dope. So
Okay.
he's dope. So and we knew him. We knew him through like mutuals.
Okay.
And we recorded the audio through the internet basically to our DAW, latency free. We done stuff like that. There's so many times like we had to do like audio recovery, like somebody recording in a messed up situation or like in a shitty room or like in a washroom. You know, like there's been so many times
You can recover that?
we could do a lot. Yeah, you'd be surprised. That's why people come to us, man, because we could do a lot.
Like it could be just recorded on iPhone
Yeah, we've done
voice note.
iPhone recordings.
and
You know,
turn that into like
We done Android.
I've
Yo,
recently
you
done
disrespecting
iPad.
Android?
I mean,
I'm just kidding. You're an Android guy or
I used to be, yeah.
with iPhone.
I used to be an Android guy.
yo, there's so much better, man.
I had to switch because I'm in the music industry,
The
man.
iPhone is just like I hate the way you close apps. It just pisses
Bro,
me
if
off.
they
My
see
wife
a
has
green
one.
bubble in the music industry, you're probably not gonna get a call again.
Really?
No cap, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that.
it's all
If
about
you- if they-
appearance.
Yeah, if they don't see a zoop coming in, it's over with.
Yo, seriously.
I swear to
Okay.
God, yeah.
So everyone's got an iPhone.
You got it.
Yeah,
Your
you
girlfriend's
have
got iPhone.
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah,
She got an iPhone?
Mhm.
of course.
Don't fuck with me like that. Come on. I'm the only one in this room with a. you
Duava,
got an iPhone?
Duava has an Android and he insists on it.
Oh shit. He's like, I don't work with anyone without an iPhone.
Duava is.
I just bring like two phones. Like
Duava's an
Kevin
Android
Gates.
guy, and I've been trying to convince him for years.
Oh.
I've been trying to convince him, but like he don't want to do it.
I only text them through Instagram.
Yeah, I only text him on like I don't even text him.
Okay, just Instagram, man.
I call him on his iPad. I'll
Yeah.
FaceTime him.
Yeah, how long you been building your IG, man? Like you got like it's big.
Not about a few years. That's it.
Okay,
Just a
like
few years,
is it
like
a focus or just natural?
No, it just happened.
Okay,
Yeah, it just happened.
I mean, I guess you're really well known in the city and whatnot. so-
Yeah, I guess that plays a part, you know, and been doing it for a minute. Then put out a lot of music. So yeah, I think it just happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
So your focus is like both, like Cave and your own music.
Yeah,
career.
exactly. Like it's really like running the label, running the studio, making sure the studio is super blessed, could run like as close to automatically as possible.
Yeah.
And then like my music, you know, making sure that, you know, I'm furthering Duava's career. Like Duava, we got him verified. We got him he's super popping out in Sri Lanka. He's Sri Lankan and like he
Okay.
be making songs in Sinhalese, that's his native tongue and stuff like that. He's super popping out in Sri Lanka.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, he's been on the newspaper. We're trying to set up some shows for him over there. My music, we're trying to get it super popping out in North America.
Okay.
You know, because I'm actually like pretty popular in Europe and stuff,
Okay.
but I want to be popping out here. I'm trying to do shows out here
You don't want to go out there?
for sure.
Do
For
do
sure.
some shows
But,
out
like,
there?
I feel like you're not hot if you're not hot at home.
Okay, so your demographics like on your Spotify is mostly in Europe.
A lot of it's in Europe,
of
yeah,
Like what country specifically? Out of curiosity.
like Germany,
Okay.
Spain, Portugal,
Okay.
Sweden,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. What about you? Can you drop bars?
I can't drop bars, man.
Well, why not?
Can't. Like I've tried before, but honestly, like
I would have been
You
so
know-
curious, right? Like,
being an engineer and a producer, like I was able to take a step back and like kind of listen to it as an outside perspective. And man, my voice wasn't it, bro.
He's capping. I think he could do it.
your voice sounds good here.
I think he could do it. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen.
Have you ever
Like,
have
we
you ever
can-
had a couple drinks and then try to throw down or
A little bit, but not in a while.
not in a while?
Not in a
eh?
while. Nah. Last time I did that was like 17, 18, maybe.
How old are you now?
22.
Okay, yeah, you're young, man.
Young guy, yeah.
I wish I was 22, man.
Yeah, well.
No, I'm happy I'm not 22.
You know
man.
how? No. No?
I like being 31. I
Yeah.
think I was always like 31 when I was a kid. I think that's what it was. I just grew into like this.
you were like 14 and then you're 31.
Yeah, I just felt
Yeah.
like too old, you know? Like, why are these guys so fucking dumb? Like, why are they, like, why they think?
You're always mature.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I wasn't, man. You're mature for your age, man.
Appreciate
If
it.
I was 21, 22, man, I remember like I wasn't doing this. I was fucking off.
I got a good mentor, honestly.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he brought me a long way.
You guys like family, eh?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Good for you guys. But yeah, no, that's it for me, guys. Unless you guys got something to add, but yeah, I just want to say once again thanks. So
Of course.
you guys got anything?
You know, come check out the cave. Come record with us. See what it's all about. Best in the city for sure.
Yeah, YV.
YV for
Yeah,
sure.
YV, man.
Young
YV,
veterans in the
YV.
game.
Cave is the wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cave is the wave. Definitely come through. Come check it out. Check out our music. Support our artists. Support the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, we popping. We about to be super popping. Don't even sleep on us, because if you do, you just gonna have to catch up. You feel me? Everybody gonna
Yeah.
be like, "Damn, bro, you lame as hell. How come you didn't damn know about them since before?" Like, you know what I mean? I'm surprised people still hit me up. They're like, "Bro, how come I never heard about you?" I'm like, "Bro, that's your fault.
that is.
At this point, it's your fault, fam. You know,
Like,
I'm
how?
out here.
How?
I'm really out here. Ask my boy Frank, man. Frank know me.
Frank.
Yeah, Irish know me really well, man.
Yeah,
That's
like
my dog, and I'm proud of Irish too.
he's good, man.
He's
good.
doing really well. Jatem doing really well.
Yeah.
Shout out.
You been
Irish,
out
man.
there? You been out to
Hell yeah,
Japan?
I go to Jatem all the time.
Okay,
Man,
you
the
do.
food
Yeah, I go
is
there all the time.
Let's head it up.
delicious.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. We did
Set it up.
our company party there. We did corporate like cave Christmas New
Oh,
Year
nice,
type, like
nice.
first year operational. Yeah, we did that over there.
Oh
That's
man,
dope.
I was full circle, man. Like, yo, let's hit it up one day, man. If you go, hit me up.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
I'll
sure.
be there.
I be out there a lot. I be out
yeah?
in them ends a lot.
Like
you know what I mean?
once a month kind of deal, or what?
Probably more often than that. Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
popping that Casamigos or what?
You know how Frank be, you know?
Yeah.
You know how Irish be. He'll pull out the Casamigos,
Yeah.
pull out that Azul.
yeah.
That's what he had y'all
That's
sipping on, right?
that's what we were sipping
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Like, that was nice. That was my
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time. I'm not into like the expensive ball of shit. You know, we're on a budget here.
I feel you, yeah. You know, but like,
Yeah, it's cool.
there's a time and place for that type
Yeah.
of stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we drank like Cristal, drank Ace of Spades. You know, there's a time and place for stuff like
Nice,
that, you know?
nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I want to end off by saying like vote for you guys for the Ottawa
Oh,
face
yeah.
mags.
For sure.
Say
Vote,
that.
yeah, vote for us on Faces Magazine. Vote for Tekika, best engineer. You know,
Yeah.
you can vote for LJ if you feel like it. But yo, I don't even need all that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just please vote for the Cave, because really Cave is the wave. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, man. It's
All
been
right.
a, it's
I
been a
appreciate you,
pleasure.
bro.
That's a wrap.
I was gonna make a beat.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh wait. Yes, we're gonna add that beat to the end or at the beginning or something like that. Thank you guys for doing this.
Nah, for sure. That's gonna be y'all's
Yeah.
joint. Y'all can go ahead and use that.
Yeah. All right.
sure.
Thanks. You ready to make a beat?
Yeah, man.